Well, spring is here and summer is close on its heels. So I'm going to go a little bit in the direction of not quite so healthy, but very, very tasty. It's one of the all-time American favorites, a cheeseburger on the grill. But I'm not going to go crazy with it. I'm going to go and make at least lean in the direction of being healthy. And to do that, I'm going to start with some ground beef. This is 93% lean ground beef. I know you hear everybody say, oh, you got to have at least a mixture of 80-20, 80% meat to 20% fat. Okay, if that's what you like, then that's what you should have. I've found that 93% lean ground beef works really good for me, gives me a nice, juicy, tasty hamburger. I'm going to use this lid to help form the hamburger patty, make it a little easier for me. I'm going to sprinkle a little of my favorite seasoning in the bottom of it, and then just put the ground beef in there. This is a little bit more than a quarter pound, I'd say closer to a third of a pound. But I'm just going to basically press it down to about the thickness that I want, pretty close to the thickness I want, and then just work the side by pinching it to my fingers and my thumb to form the edges, to bring them together and make it so it holds together well for cooking purposes. And just work your way around. If there's any thin spots, you can build those up a little bit if you need to. And I'm going to add a little bit of the seasoning on top. Use whatever your favorite seasonings, or you can just go plain without any seasonings if you prefer. You can also dice up some onions, some garlic, whatever you like. Make your burgers your favorite way and make them with whatever ingredients you want in them. And now that I've got it all formed pretty well, I'm going to poke kind of a hole right in the middle, all the way through. That's why my fingers touching the bottom all the way through there. And then make sure I've got a good form on the patty there. That hole in the center will help it to cook a little tiny bit quicker, and it'll help to keep the center from puffing up like a baseball so much. Even though this is 93% lean beef, it's still going to be plenty juicy. You can see there's not a lot of fat into the meat there, but it's still going to be juicy, and you'll see here pretty quick. My grill is outside, obviously. It's heating up right now. Should be ready to go in a minute or so. So I'm going to get things together. I'm going to spray a little extra virgin olive oil spray on the hamburger, and I'm also going to wash my hand off. That extra virgin olive oil spray I put on there will just help it to make sure it doesn't stick to the grill too much. And one of the other things I'm going to do to lean in the direction of being a little bit healthier is I'm going to use a whole grain, whole wheat hamburger bun. It tastes really good, and like I say, it's whole grain, so it's not just total fluff and stuff like the regular white buns are. It's got some whole grains to it, so it's got some nutritional value. Normally, in the past, I would have put some butter on here and brown it on the grill, and that makes it taste really wonderful and taste really good. But I'm trying to move away from butter as much as possible. Still using it on occasion, small quantities. But I'm going to again use some extra virgin olive oil and just drizzle some here onto the bun. Same thing on the top. And that'll help it to brown up a little bit. and give it some good flavor. And all the nutritionists I've read and heard from all on TV and everything say that the extra virgin olive oil is very healthy and good for us. So we're going to go that route. Well, I think the grill's ready. Let's head outside and we'll start this party on the grill. Okay, my grill's up to temperature. I've got a 3-burner grill, and I've got all 3 of them turned on high right now. And I'm just going to go ahead and toss this hamburger patty right over the hot part there. And we'll let it go. You can hear it cooking there. We'll let it go for a few minutes and I'll flip it over. Let me go ahead back inside and start getting the condiments ready for it. Yeah, it's coming along pretty well. Shouldn't be too much longer. Hamburger bun's looking pretty good. Well, it's definitely time to turn it over and give it some cheese. I forgot I had a portobello mushroom left, so I'm going to cook that up and put it on top of my burger there. Make for a nice addition. Well, it's looking like it's doing pretty well there. It's ready for it to come off the lip sack. Okay, now time to start making the burger the way I like it. Like some ketchup. Then I'm going to put some nice green leaf lettuce on the bottom there. Might as well eat all of it. It's good stuff. And a little more ketchup on the top. Some sweet hot mustard. And a nice portobello mushroom. There, it's really quick, leaning in the direction of being healthy, with the whole grain bun, the 93% lean hamburger, and plenty of lettuce. Oh, can't forget, gonna have a nice dill pickle to go with it. Sets it off pretty good. Kind of awkward to slice on a plate like that, so let me cut into it. There. You can see the hamburger looks plenty juicy there. Hamburger looks plenty juicy. And we'll give it the taste test here now. Now you can see the juice in that hamburger there. Very good. Very juicy, very tasty. This will give you a good place to start. Then you can start building your own hamburgers your own way with whatever ingredients you like best. So, you'll see you next time on Cook and Gobble videos.